Eldar Battle Tactics X.
Hey MiniWarGamers, this is Joe from MiniWarGaming.com, back with another installment of Eldar Battle Tactics X. This time, the X is for sexy. That's right. I'm here to talk to you about something near and dear to my heart, Eldar Banshees. Howling Banshees. Here you go. Now, it's not the color scheme I'm going with anymore. Something still doesn't feel right. Dave, you know what it is? I know what it is. Just a second. Ah, there we go. I feel better now. You like that? Eldar Howling Banshees. Another great elite choice. Eldar have a ton of great elite choices, so you kind of got to pick and choose in regular games. When you get to Apocalypse, you can take as many as you want. I say take them all. And take doubles of them. Take 3-4 squads of each aspect. But we're not here to talk about that today. We're here to talk about the Eldar Howling Banshees, talk about how awesome they are. They are close combat goddesses, and I love them. I kind of blush every time I see them. I get flustered, my heart starts beating. Now, being that they are close combat specialists, they don't put out as many attacks as your striking scorpions or as your harlequins. They're not the same kind of close combat attackers as even Khorne berserkers or most of your tyranids. They're special in that they get power weapons. You gotta love power weapons. You get to ignore the opponent's armor. If they're not making saves, they're just taking wounds, and that's better. Less dice rolls means you take the luck out of the game. And I have to, because let's face it, if I didn't have bad luck, I don't even have bad luck. I've got no luck. I still have no luck at all. Fairly low point cost for these beautiful ladies. The only downside to them is their strength. They've got low strength. And we've talked about this before. With a low strength unit, you have your Farseer sitting behind them to cast Doom on whatever they're going to assault. You're going to take them out. If you're re-rolling your wounds, that just means you do that many more wounds. And if they don't get their armor save, that's even better. There are a few war gear options, especially if you're going to take your Exarch. Your Exarch is going to give you any of your options. Otherwise, you're pretty much standard. You've got your Executioner, which is a higher strength weapon, still a power weapon, and you got your Mirror Swords or Mirror Blades. I can't remember offhand, and I don't have my codex. Correct me if you want. You can post your reply probably down there somewhere. Responses and everything where people are going to say, Joe, I love your hair and stuff like that. I know. I did it just for you. I didn't have to work today, so I got to actually come in nice and clean. Dave's throwing Mike and Ike's on the floor. You're wasting, Dave. I'm eating that one. Whoa! You've got your Executioner, which is a higher strength power weapon still, so you're still ignoring those wounds. Or the other option is you can take the Mirror Swords or Mirror Blades, whatever they are. You get extra attacks. You still have your lower strength, but you're doing more attacks, so it kind of balances out. It's one or the other, depending on what kind of army you're going to face. If you're going to face a higher toughness army, you're going to want the extra strength. You got a couple of Exarch abilities, and they are Acrobat or Acrobatic, which I really don't see the use for anymore in 5th edition. It used to be you can jump into close combat, get yourself from base to base, and actually get your Exarch to do wounds. You don't really need to anymore in 5th edition. Plan your movement out properly, you don't have to worry about it. Come on! They're the most popular thing ever. You gotta love Eldar. Everyone does. You know they do. Oh, you're in the shot. You're wrecking it. Your beautiful hair is taking away from my beautiful hair. See, you did it again. You know how they did like the halflings and everything in Lord of the Rings? That's actually what's going on here. He's not really that much taller than me.
At least I look as big as you.
So your other Exarch ability, War Shout, really gives you a chance to make your opponents hit less. It can lower their weapon skill. It doesn't happen very often, but it doesn't cost many points. So if you have a few points to spare, toss it on. If it works, you're just laughing. And it's a lot of fun. Banshees have an ability. They've got their Banshee masks. Makes them attack first in close combat. And that's great. I've talked about it before with Eldar. You want to attack first. You don't want to get those attacks coming back on you because you're kind of frail. You will take more wounds. Your armor save isn't the best. Attack first. I think that covers the war gear. It covers the Exarch abilities. Now we're talking about tactics. Problem with Banshees are the same as most other Eldar. Low toughness, not the greatest armor save. They're kind of frail. You don't want to take too much fire with them. Transports. You need transports. So you can either put them in a Wave Serpent. Great idea. Sometimes I'll toss them in a Wave Serpent, full squad of 10, throw a Farseer in with them, and then once they jump out, get their Farseer to back away from the squad, cast his Doom on whatever you're trying to kill, and kill it. The real important thing is, once you get into combat, you don't want the enemy attacking back. You want to try and wipe them out in that first turn. You do a whole bunch of wounds, re-roll the ones you miss, and just level them, and then don't have to worry about the next round. Apart from that, I have in the past, when I'm scrimping points, tossed a squad of 6 of them, 6 Banshees, in a Falcon, zoom them across the board again, drop them out, and assault. It does take a little bit of timing because you don't have the assault ramps that land raiders might have, but with a little bit of careful planning, you'll get the hang of it. They are sexy, incredibly sexy. I love them. I'm blushing again. You can edit that out though. Let's talk about what you're attacking. They aren't the same style of attackers as your striking scorpions or your harlequins, so you don't want to attack the same things with the banshees. Talking about target priority, you want to make sure you know what you're trying to attack with them. Anything with a really high armor save, you send your banshees in against them. You don't send your striking scorpions in against terminators. It's just not a good idea. Banshees, great idea. You're going to attack before they do. Make sure the enemy isn't attacking back, and you'll be fine. That's just good planning. Your banshees are attacking any unit that has a high armor save or a low armor save. A good armor save. Anything that has a really good armor save, you want to attack with your banshees, so you ignore it. You're just going to be able to do wounds. Just skip that whole armor save step. And that's just better for you. It takes away the opponent's luck, which when they're playing against me, they always have better luck than I do. I don't know if we've actually had a game against each other, have we, Dave? We're going to have to fix that. But then he'll be able to see my luck. It'll be the only time you get good luck, Dave. I know you don't have to rely on it, but still. Your prime targets, of course, with your banshees are enemy terminators, if you're fighting Tau, broadsides, anything else with a really high save. I almost want to say a Carnifex, because you can get it a really nice save, but their high toughness makes your low strength an issue. If you throw Doom on it, it might help. I've been hit or miss with that tactic. I don't know if I'd totally recommend it. Save them for your Fire Dragons, bring them in, blow them up. We've talked about that before. A great thing to take on is Sisters of Battle. You see a squad of sisters there, you see your banshees, you throw them up, you get a little cat fight going on because you got the girls and girls going, they're just going to beat each other up, slapping, pulling hair. I'm going to get in trouble for that. Because the sisters have a low toughness and you've got a low strength, evens out, you're doing a lot of wounds, you're ignoring their really nice armor save. Just a couple last things I want to say before I went. Your banshees are fragile. No, I said that. Some things you don't want to attack with them, such as a big group of Imperial Guard, because you will get through a whole bunch of them, but any that get their attack back are going to hurt you. Same thing goes with your big broods of Gaunts or even Gene Stealers or the Orc Boys. You don't want to assault them with your Banshees. Your Banshees are for those elite units with the higher armor save. In fact, if I know I'm playing against Matt, if I know I'm playing against Tyranid or even Orcs, most Imperial Guard, I won't even take them. I'd rather take Striking Scorpions, which get more attacks, or maybe even Harlequins. Save the Banshees for that really tough armor save. You're going to go in there and ignore it, and that just takes out a whole bunch of rolling and is better for you. Well, I hope that helps with your elite choice selection for your Eldar army. Howling Banshees, again, I love them. I don't know if it's here or here, but it's so beautiful.
MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com. Eyelash. This is a secret that I'm going to let out of the bag. If you've chosen to watch all of this video, even after the credits at the end, then you will be the first to know that we are doing another sale. Some of you might be thinking, well, you guys just had a sale. Not a sale like this. It's going to go from May 18th, which is a Monday, 10 a.m., and it's going to end on that Friday, May 22nd at 10 a.m. So that's 4 days, Wargamers. 4 days only. Now, the reason why we're going to have a sale is because Games Workshop, they're going to increase the prices on their products. Someone on the forums asked for a sale. So we decided to run a poll and send a survey out, and people that took the survey told us, yes, we definitely want a sale before the price goes up. So in the sale, you will get 20% off all Games Workshop products. We're doing this for you guys. We care about our customers. You guys are our customers. We believe in giving you a chance. Games Workshop, they're increasing their prices. We're going to slash the price even before it goes up. We're going to give you guys a chance to get as much Games Workshop inventory before the price goes up. Yeah, I know, what can I say? We're nice guys. So do the best you can to get as much of this inventory as possible. Time is a ticking. See you soon.